G3 Assistance through Virginia's community colleges is your pathway to a new future. Get a skill. Get a job. Get ahead. Learn more at vccs.edu/G3.
This is a CBC podcast.
Well, the pandemic really has changed everything, even cookie sales. Girl Guides can't knock on doors, so their cookie sales are down. And now the Girl Guides of Newfoundland and Labrador need to sell a lot of cookies, and they have less than 2 weeks to do it. Mackenzie Fury is the Killick Coast District Commissioner with the Girl Guides of Newfoundland and Labrador, and she joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. How many cookies do you need to sell?
So we have left to sell 125 cases, so that's 1,500 boxes still.
And which ones are they?
They're the mint cookies.
All mint cookies?
Yes, all mint.
Why do you have so many mint cookies right now that you need to get rid of?
So since the pandemic, our cookie sales have changed a bit, how we sell. So Girl Guides has been a leader for safety throughout this whole pandemic. We've been listening to public health advice. So this meant that we had to change our traditional way of selling cookies. So instead of going door to door or selling in stores, in retail stores, we had to think of new ways because that didn't follow our public health guidelines. So Girl Guides partnered with retail stores to sell cookies such as Foodland and Sobeys. And we also tested out an online cookie e-portal. But this wasn't enough for to reach our customers. So we ended up with a lot of extra cases. So in the last couple of months, we've been trying to do contactless drop-offs to families and just our customers. But we needed more help to try to reach these customers so they can find us and we can find them.
So why do you need to sell all these cookies by the end of August?
So September is the start of our new cookie campaign for chocolate and vanilla. So we need to get all of these mint cookies out so then we can get our chocolate and vanilla in and start those sales.
Okay, so you have just a limited amount of storage space, I guess.
Yes. And we have all our new cookies coming, so and they're already made and ready to ship to the province, so we have to start pushing cookies and getting them out to our customers.
So mint is old news. That's yesterday's news.
Yes.
We're moving on. Chocolate and vanilla, it is. So we were in these tighter restrictions during the pandemic. We were actually in tighter restrictions during the pandemic last year. Did you have a lot of cookies left over then?
So that's when the cookies started to come. They started to come last, during the pandemic last fall and this spring. And so even when we had our lockdown in February, we got a big batch sent to our office. So then it was actually the day before the lockdown. So we were kind of put on hold for a month and a half. So ever since then, we've been trying to get them out again.
So why do you think the online sales are not working?
I think because some of our customers don't have members in Girl Guides, like they might not have children in Girl Guides, or they might not be leaders themselves. So they're used to us coming door to door because we do spend a lot of time doing that, or in retail stores, and that's how we get the majority of our customers. So I don't think people were aware of our online cookie selling or familiar and knew how to find it because not everybody's on social media.
Right. So you have to get rid of 1,500 boxes of cookies before the end of August. How hopeful are you that that's going to happen?
I'm hopeful we can get rid of a good few. I'm hoping. We have some cookie sales opportunities coming up. So this Friday, August 30th, from 5 to 7, you can find our girls at Sharp's Convenience on Thorburn Road and at Elaine's Convenience in Portugal Cove. And also at the Jack Byrne Community Market on August 28th. We'll be there for the whole event from 11 to 3 p.m. And we'll have our Girl Guide swag, and we'll be answering any questions about registration, but we'll be trying to get out our cookies as much as possible those days. But also, customers can feel free to call our Girl Guide office in here in St. John's, and the number is 726-1116, and the ladies at the office will take the orders, and they will be able to get a guider, a leader, to deliver the cookies to your house if you live in the St. John's metro area, or they can arrange a pickup option for you.
Okay, fantastic. So I'm sure many people have had the Mint Girl Guide cookie, but for those who haven't, sell them for us.
So the Mint are actually my favorite, and I've been in Girl Guide for 18 years. And since I was a Spark, my mom always said that the Mint were my favorite. I love the Mint. I think they're so good with a glass of cold milk. And I think that everyone should support our local Girl Guides and buy a box from us and enjoy them with your family.
Okay, that was good. Thank you. I hate to ask, but what's going to happen if you don't sell them all? What are you going to do with them?
So if we don't sell them all, we'll end up donating them to our local food banks and like seniors' homes and things like that. So they won't get thrown out, but they'll get put to good use as well because we have to get ready for our new cookies coming in.
All right, good to hear. Well, thank you so much for telling us about this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
That is Mackenzie Fury, the Killick Coast District Commissioner with the Girl Guides of Newfoundland and Labrador.
For more CBC podcasts, go to cbc.ca/podcasts.